Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use, tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, you guys, this is from Scientology, Church of Scientology, Chicago. And I want to put another disclaimer out there that the things that I state in this video are my opinions. I also have the right to ask questions. And freedom of speech is alive and well. The credo of a true group member. Brave New World. In our bureaucratic age, members of a group are often left feeling hopeless. You just listen to this. And ineffective in the face of seemingly insurmountable difficulties. Some may even come to feel they would be better off without allegiance to any group. But inevitably, no one can survive alone. It's that groupthink, you guys. And denying oneself membership in a group. Listen to this, you guys. They're just completely snuffing out the first dynamic, which is individual. Denying oneself membership in a group is denying oneself the pride and satisfaction, which can only come through teamwork. Really now. Or more like, in my opinion, more like labor trafficking, child labor, human labor trafficking. In his research, allegedly, into the technology of groups, L. Ron Hubbard codified the key principles which members of any group should follow to attain its goals. These are offered in the following code, written in January 1951. 1. The successful participant of a group is that participant who closely approximates, in his own activities, the ideal, ethic, and rationale of the overall group. 2. The responsibility of the individual for the group, as a whole, should not be less than the responsibility of the group for the individual. The group member has, as part of his responsibility, the smooth operation of the entire group. I was trying to figure out what exactly they're trying to say there. So you just need to squash out any individual thoughts that you have, any individuality, any freedom of expression, any artistic talents. And like in the case of Philip Gale, I don't remember exactly, but I know that Philip Gale had some ambitions and dreams that he wanted to follow, and Scientology, and more than likely parents included, did not allow him the freedom to do what he wanted to do. 4. A group member must exert and insist upon his rights and prerogatives as a group member and insist upon the rights and prerogatives of the group. Imagine this. I want to be an airborne ranger. As a group, and let not these rights be diminished in any way or decree for any excuse or claimed expeditionistness. Expeditionistness. It's where the KRs come in, you guys. Just like what was done in See Germany. 5. The member of a true group must exert and practice his right to contribute to the group. And he must insist upon the right of the group to contribute to him. He should recognize that a myriad of group failures will result when either of these contributions is denied as a right. A welfare state being that state in which the member is not permitted to contribute to the state, but must take contribution from the state. 6. In turbulence, which means being upset, means asking questions, not happy about something. In turbulence of the affairs of the group, by sudden shifts of plans, unjustified by circumstances. That's otherwise known as individual thought. or questions. Breakdown of recognized channels or cessation of useful operations in a group must be refused and blocked by the member of a group. He should take care not to interpolate a manager and thus low ARC. That's something communications. I can't remember what it was. 7. Failure in planning or failure to recognize goals must be corrected by the group member for the group by calling the matter to conference or acting upon his own initiative. So the only thing that you can do or think is it has to be whatever has been decided is the group goal or the group goals. 8. A group member must coordinate his initiative with the goals and rationale of the entire group and with other individual members while publishing his activities. So you have no privacy. That's what they're saying right now. No privacy. And intention so that all conflicts may be brought forth in advance. 9. A group member must insist upon his right to have initiative. 10. A group member must study and understand and work with the goals, rationale, and executions of the group. I want to add in here again, this is applied to children. In case you didn't know, now you know. 11. A group member must work toward becoming an expert as soon as possible in his specialized technology and skill in the group. Well, the group being Scientology. So you're nothing outside of Scientology right now. That's what they're saying. And must assist other individuals of the group to an understanding of that technology and skill and its place in the organizational necessities of the group. 12. A group member should have a working knowledge of all technologies and skills in the group in order to understand them and their place in the organizational necessities of the group. It's always the group needs over you. 13. On the group member depends on the height of the ARC of the group. That's something communication. He must insist upon high-level communication lines and clarity, in affinity and reality, and know the consequence of not having such conditions. And he must work continually and actively to maintain high ARC in the organization. 14. A group member has the right of pride in his tasks and a right of judgment and handling in those tasks. I mean, I'm sorry, to me, this is my opinion, that sounds freaking stupid. He has the right of pride in his slavery tasks. His slavery tasks. And the right of judgment, which he really doesn't have, in handling those slavery tasks. It's my opinion. 15. A group member must recognize that he, like a child, that he himself a manager of some section of the group and or its tasks, and that he himself must have both the knowledge and right of management in that sphere for which he is responsible. This goes for the children as well. What is it that a lot of these second gens say? That if you don't know how to do something, you have to just learn how to do it or call on like a past life to help you figure out how to do something. Like fly a plane, drive a forklift, dig ditches, what are those called? The ditches for the water. Construction, using a jackhammer, whatever it is. That's how they get that child labor going. 16. The group members should not permit laws to be passed which limit or prescribe the activities of all the members of the group because of the failure of some of the members of the group. Who even talks like this? I'm going to tear this one apart. The group member, like a child, should not permit laws to be passed. They talking about Scientology laws? which limit or prescribe the activities. Why not say hinder? Of all the members of the group, because of the failure of some of the members of the group, like a child. "17. The group members should insist on flexible planning and unerring execution of plans." I'm staring at it, trying to figure out what that's supposed to mean. Group members should insist on flexible planning. Is that when they're talking about make it go right? Make it go right? Make it go right? I wonder if Stacey Moxon was trying to make it go right when she allegedly, supposedly, word on the curb is that she jumped into that electronic wire or device to take herself out. That's the gossip on the curb. 18. The performance of duty at optimum, like children, by every member, like a child, of the group should be understood by the group member, like a child, to be the best safeguard of his own and group survival. It is the pertinent business of any member of the group, like a child, that optimum performance be achieved by any other member of the group, whether chain of command or similarity of activity sphere warrants such supervision or not. Do you need a handler or not? I don't know, you guys, this one was a hard read. The way, the way everything is worded. But I will leave a link in the description box, like and subscribe if you choose. Otherwise, have an amazing day or night, wherever you are. Peace.